You like that beat? Welcome to Tighten Up Tuesday. It's Chris Denman in St. Louis. I appreciate you all tuning in for me. But the real star is B-Phlat. You know, she's in Philadelphia. Every Tuesday we're live. Tonight, you see Grace dancing. Hey, Grace. You asked for a co-host. Damn it, you got one. Vanessa Fraction's here tonight. Get excited, everybody. You know Vanessa, huh? You can hear her on Nappy Boy Radio with T-Pain, co-hosted Comedy Hype News. You've seen her on television series Man and Wife on Bounce TV, and you've seen her in the movie Barbershop 2, which I need to go to the barbershop while we're at it. B-Phlat, you ready for tonight? We're not doing any DIYs or BIYs or T-shirt features or anything tonight, are we?
What are you talking about? Where you get that from,
That's
Chris?
all we're doing. That's all we're doing. What's happening, B? Happy Tuesday.
Oh my God. I'm about to say, what was you eating? Did you have an edible before the show started? You about to... I'm just saying.
I just like to keep things... I like to keep things moving. Love the shirt, B.
That your jokes are different from mine. Your style of humor.
You're funny. I agree.
It takes me a minute to catch on. So...
Yes, it's the weed. It's the weed.
No, it's the jokes. Shit. All right. Yes, I have on Sophia's shirt, and look how I hooked it up. Ain't
wow.
It
That's exciting. Wow, you've really done something down there at the bottom.
Oh, and look at the back.
Oh, wow.
I hooked it up like Helmet Lane style. My sleeves will never come down. I sewed all of this.
Look at you. You've thought of it all.
Sure did.
I love it. You've got a great co-host tonight, B. You got T-shirts to feature. We have so much to get into. Let's make it a tight show. Let's jump right in.
Let's jump right in. Let me apologize first for starting late. Chris,
if you don't mention it, they don't know.
Because people be all in the cash apps. I'm looking at the cash. Why y'all starting late? What's going on? Here's $1.52 for starting late. Oh, I get it all. So, I got to show love.
Yes, absolutely.
So, anyway, yes, for those of you who are just joining Tighten Up Tuesday, where we flip shit and make it fly, that really needs to be on the shirt. But, I want them to be, oh, go, Chris, I see you.
Making it fly.
Don't do that, because then, somebody going to send me a shirt. Then you're going to have this.
Just some... stupid white hands fluttering all over your T-shirt. You don't want that.
So my new shirt is probably going to say Tuesdaze because I'm feeling like it's Tuesday and Friday all at once. So I've been just jumping around the house like, oh, the weekend is coming. I'm looking forward to finishing up Miss Myrna's bench. I have to say, that bench project is a motherfucker because them blocks are heavy. Them shits is like 10, 20 pounds each. It's 14 of those, 8 of the just solid cinder blocks, like the pavers. They look like pavers, and they weigh like 10 pounds. Like,
does Ms. Myrna make you any lemonade or tea or anything?
Wait a minute. First of all, Ms. Myrna be in the streets. She stay gone, and she got a boyfriend that pick her up.
She's got a guy picking her up.
Yes, I met him. I've been met Ms. Myrna's boyfriend. She stay gone. So I have to catch her when I can't. Whenever I see her, and I just do the stuff I'm supposed to do in her yard and keep it pushing. Anyway, let's make it a tight show, Chris.
Hey, let's keep it tight.
Yeah, let's keep it tight, keep it right. First, I got to give a shout out to Daphne, as always, my loyal chief of staff, lovely assistant, and of course to Sounds of Noel. I love my soror for providing this lovely music that we have. I love that music. It is so dope. I need to finish up my rap. It's funny. Every time I think of something, I jot it down, put it in my book. Now I just need to put it all together because I'm going to have a dope rap when I come on, when that song comes on. By the year, not the year anniversary, I think so, in like a couple weeks, by August 31st.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm working on it, Chris. I'm always working on something. So anyway, let me go ahead and give a shout out to Kiki Moore, whose shirt debuts tonight. It is on By Jack. you can get it. And I think we have a graphic of it.
Yeah.
Did you throw that in the jar? Yeah, throw that up. Let people see the t-shirt.
Check.
Yes, that's ready because now
something's wrong.
I'm wearing Sophia's shirt just to let everybody know as a reminder that you can't get it anymore, damn it. However,
B needs to turn herself. B, we got an echo. We got an echo.
I'm sorry. Let me turn it down. Is that better?
Check.
Is that better?
Hello, B, do you hear me?
Yes. Is this better?
We're getting there.
Oh shit! I don't know why I got an echo. It's always something.
Is Joshua in your lady lair? Did Jeffrey get down there?
I feel like I'm falling apart, Chris. Look at that.
That's okay.
I end up this shirt, sewed it up 3 times. I didn't realize with t-shirts, the more you wear them, the more they stretch out. So I've had this on for like 3 hours, and now it's kind of like falling off of me. And this is a medium, so I'm gonna really sew it up and hook it up. So is my echo still coming through bad?
How we feeling? I think we're good.
Can you hear me?
I think I'm just having some issues on my end, but you're good.
Yeah, I didn't think it was my mic. It's always something on y'all end, but you try to put it off on me. But I ain't gonna say nothing.
A direct hit at Grace. Wow. I'm gonna have to have a talk with her after this. We'll probably have to let her go.
Grace don't own that. Oh.
All right, let's rock it out. We got people saying hey in the comments already. Monica, Heaven Sent, Shanna, Carletta, Irina, Fab540, so many people. Heather's here. We're gonna get to all of you throughout the night. So let's rock it out, B.
Yes, and thank you. I'm gonna have to learn how to jump in the comments. I love when we get.
That's what this show needs. You reading the comments and trying to respond.
I'll really be having ADD. I'm all over the place.
It's tough. Yeah,
it's tough. I'm sure it is. But anyway, I want to make sure people start getting Kiki's shirt. She has her 4-week run, and she will be on next week.
This is the featured shirt.
Yes, the featured shirt. It's up with the mayor's shirt. So now you can start getting Kiki's shirt. And make sure you take your pictures in these shirts and send it to me because I'm still picking people. I got a special announcement to make. I am doing another brief and bake, but I haven't set the date yet. For my day oneers, I'm going to pick 10 people. I made my list, Chris, because it keeps coming in. So I'm just letting them know. I'm just doing a special one just for them.
Everyone has been watching since day one if we're looking at the comments.
I know, but you know what?
I believe them.
I do too, and I love when people, and I get a lot of nice emails regarding it. So then they just like people be hitting me up like, I'm a day oneer. No, it's like a no. And they state stuff. Someone today, Tanya Prince, hit me up and sent a nice letter.
GT Davika had a bunch of nice things to say.
I have a nice list. I've been compiling my little list. Y'all know I'm on.
B made a list,
and I still got to add these people. What? So I'm just saying, I'm going to give a shout out to my day oneers. I'm letting them know I'm setting that up. I have another one coming up for my top 5. Those were the first 5 people that contacted me about getting a DIY project done.
Beautiful.
So I'm definitely, I'm doing that for Lynn, Tarquin. Did I say his name right? I always
say Tarquin.
Tarquin.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie, Real Queen NB, that's Real QNB, and Glover Lover. So I will be hitting them up, letting them know they got a special one with me. Because they were the first 5 people to hit me up. August 16th. Shout out to them. Quick shout out to Carlotta. Let me what were we going to say, Chris? I'm sorry.
Nothing at all. Everything, just every week. I love how much love you have for the fans. That's all.
I love my Picassos. They love me. They keep the show moving.
And you might have to do it. If you haven't seen it, this is on the Two Funny Mamas channel. The great Jackie Fabulous and B filled in for Two Funny Mamas last week. And you'll be proud to know if you're a Picasso and you didn't see that episode, please go watch that if you haven't. B plugged her stuff like every 3 seconds. So
sure did.
So the Picassos were repped quite well.
and read all the comments. And 2 people hit me up in the comments saying, "Can I please come to your show in New York?" And I replied, if you look in the comments, I said, yes, hit me up at the Frugal Flip at my email so I can we can chat and I can hook you up possibly. So
beautiful.
Chris, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta get that YouTube money. Make sure you watch the ads. Oh, so I can get YouTube money. Okay, so
Perfect.
let me give a shout out to Carletta because I want everybody to see this nice video she sent me. Shout out to my home slice. She used to live in St. Louis, and we were chatting today. We used to party at the Animal House. You might not know about the Animal House, Chris. You're too young. Got shut down.
Carletta used to live here?
Yeah, she used to live in St. Louis, and she's like, "Oh, I remember my days at the Animal House." I was like, "Hell no!" So we was chatting up about that. But she sent a nice video with her Picasso.
Hey, B-Flat, Carletta here. Pow.
Hey,
we
now.
flip shit and make it fly. Picasso in the house. Ow. Anyway, thank you. I got my t-shirt. Well, I've had it, but I finally washed it so I can put the damn shit on. But anyway, love it, love it, love it. Thank you. Continue to be you. I will continue to support you. And what? Stay fly. Have a great weekend. See you soon. Deuces.
Thank you, Carletta. Oh, she was rocking the shirt with the boom pow.
Look at that. Shout out to Carletta.
So, thank you for that. I just want to give a reminder that we do have a brief and bake coming up next week, Chris, for our day oneers. So we got to set that Zoom up because I'm sending that link out to everyone by Thursday. And I've heard from everyone except from B. Johns. So everyone has replied except for B. John. So let me know if you're going to be on or not. Hopefully you're watching tonight. If not, you'll catch it during the week or at some point. And someone can't make it, so I do have a replacement. And hopefully she is watching. Natalie Milligan. Da-da-da-da-da. I wish we had some sounds. Like ching, 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 ching. They go up the screen.
I know. I think this show doesn't have enough variety. We should add in one more element. Let's do it.
No, I think I make enough. Yeah, you're right. I make enough sounds with my ignorant voices. But yeah, shout out to Natalie. Hopefully she's watching. Natalie M. She knows who she is. I'm going to be sending you an email requesting that you join us on the Zoom for the Brief and Bake. July 21st, 8 p.m. That's like next Thursday, Chris. So I have to get ready. You know, I got to get my party ready. We have a good time on those Zooms.
You do it right, B.
Get drunk with us?
Are
you going to get drunk with us?
You know, I probably should, huh?
Yeah. You were running 2 podcasts last time. But hopefully you won't be that busy and you can take some sips with us. Who knows what we're drinking?
Indeed.
All right. Well, let me move on really quick to my flash rag photo. Shout out to Lynn.
Oh.
Lynn was like, I had to apologize, B. I had to let my dog use the rag because we was hot waiting on AAA.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You can't let the dog.
Hey, we don't discriminate the species on this show.
That's right. As long as you use the flash rags, I don't care how you use it.
Got the right haircut to stay cool. It looks like I like that.
The dog look like Phyllis Diller. Posing, look at that. Nice flash rag, nice scarf, necklace.
Looking good, yeah. Okay. Styling.
Lynn said while she was waiting on the AAA, she went out, saw the water ice truck. It was on the parking lot. She's like, I'm going over there to get a water ice. While we sitting in the hot sun. So you think she got the rags. That's what I'm talking about. She's like, I'm ordering more. I got to keep a couple sets. So shout out to Lynn for getting her flash rags.
Shout out to Lynn.
Shout out to Lynn for being one of the first people to contact me regarding projects. You know Lynn be on it.
She is.
Yes. All right. Well, before I get into my DYK and my card, I'd like to introduce Vanessa.
Ms. Fraction. You can follow her on Instagram at Vanessa Fraction. Welcome to Tighten Up Tuesdays. What's happening?
What up? How are you?
Home slice in the house.
What up, B? What up, B? What up, B? What's going down?
It's my motherfucking
I ain't get the
girl.
music in the beginning. I forgot you.
There you go. Yeah, Grace has got some music
You
for you.
know what? You get ready to
Look.
get some music right now, Vanessa.
Okay,
Before I dive into who you are really
there you
quick.
go.
Because I got to do my Cash App dance for Lynn. Happy
If you send a Cash App in for B-Flat, she'll do a little dance for you. Check it out.
Well, I looked really bad when I did that. Okay.
No, keep going.
Okay.
She can't do it on her own, Vanessa.
I see. Is my Cash App up there? Because if my Cash App up there, I'm not going to do that. Now, if you're going to send me something, I'll drop it too now.
That's what I like that. That's the spirit.
I'm action fraction. The money sign action fraction. I get up and right.
Look, she's giving you guys a taste.
I want to put my pocket up. I don't look right. Now, here we go. Now do it.
Give her the solo.
Hold up.
Now do that because she got ass. I ain't got no ass.
You can call it ass, but
I got a flat booty.
Let's see if that works. $ action fraction. If you want to be flat, and then action fraction.
I bust it. If that thing ding, you'll see this ass ring. Ding ding. Ain't gonna be no music. I'm just start doing shit.
That's how
we know. Thing. See, that's how I used to do. You be like, oh shit, somebody said something.
Pop off.
You just let it pop off. Start that popping off. Let me go ahead and read my card real quick.
We've got a confirmation. Says Natalie is in the live chat.
And shout out to Natalie.
And says, I got my invite. Thanks for the brief and bake. I'm so excited.
Good. Well, that's what's up. So I'm so happy she's a supporter. You know, I love all my supporters. That's why we're doing this, so I can get feedback about the show. I have all this shit going on in my mind. I like to put it out there. People can give me ideas and you know what they like, don't like, what we can improve and, you know, cut out or whatever. I like to keep it tight, keep it moving, but informative. Because remember, the whole goal is for me to get my own show.
Yeah!
Running shit and making it fly. And I'm going to tell y'all, God is good. That's all I have to say. Things are coming into fruition. Thank you, Chris. You know, you're always a blessing to me and everyone else who's helping on my project. So let me go ahead and read Maya's card. Shout out to the Guiding Light Guru.
What's the plan here? Do we want to focus on the ladies? What do you want to do?
Well, you know what, Chris? You can do how you want to do it.
Grace, you tell me what we're doing. I'm down.
Ladies' night and the feelings.
Okay, right. We'll stay here for now. Read the Guiding Light Guru. Sorry, B.
And guess what? Today's word is light. The divine path to truth. Be the light. Choose to uplift and inspire others. In times of darkness, offer love, wisdom, and guidance. Trust your inner compass and become a beacon of light to the world. Thank you, Maya. I love reading these cards because it's always a good way to just kind of start the show off on a zen note. Because you know I be high and I don't want nothing blowing my high. I need to keep it. That's right. You laughing, Chris, but you know I'm telling the truth.
I love it. That's why I'm laughing.
And guess what? I'm moving right into our DYK. Shout out to Mr. John L. Love. John Lee Love. Now, if Grace wants to go ahead and throw his graphic up. This brother invented the portable pencil sharpener in 1897. I love to find out all of the basic shit that we use around the house is invented by us. Makes mostly 90%. Would you agree, Chris?
It's called DYK or BY? What's it called?
DYK. Did you know? So we always do a segment, on inventors of things around the house or Black people that invented things that we didn't even know about. So people submit information. I have a historian on the show. Shout out to Taina. We call her our resident historian and archivist because she sends me a lot of great information, and I'll look up information and, find a photo and read about the brother. So let me just read about him really quick. I'm going to do some quick points. Keep it pushing. John Lee Love of Fall River, Massachusetts, was an African-American inventor best known for patenting a portable pencil sharpener known as the Love Sharpener. The design was simple, including a hand crank and a compartment to capture the pencil shavings. It was known colloquially as the Love Sharpener. The sharpener has been in continuous use since its first production. Booyah. Shout out to that. Yeah, and you see, you got the patent up there. 1987 is when he got it patent.
1897.
1897. Oh, you know that's that weed. That's that good old Cali.
A couple comments before we move on. Alicia just saw Vanessa on Jackie's podcast. Shout out to you. Joanne, I love Vanessa. She cracks me up. B, you guys have the best people on your show.
Thank you.
Couple won't he do it in the live chat.
Oh, okay, Chris, you said it right. You said won't he?
That's right.
Yes, thank you, Vanessa. We had to tell Chris he can't be saying won't he do it.
Yeah, there's
well,
no...
won't he will. Like, no, say it with some
won't he? Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? Like you believe it. You can't say it like won't he do it? There you go. Hey, I like that one.
Oh shit, I'm getting ashes all on my good shirt.
Oh boy.
Oh man, I wanted to roll the joint.
What are you drinking, Vanessa?
Oh, my husband makes. I think I'm gonna say it's vodka.
Moscow Mule in the.
Oh, you know what? He did just get some ginger beer. It's probably exactly what this is. I couldn't put my tongue on it. I was like, "What is this?"
Everybody's relaxed. I love this. We've got loving Vanessa's hair color from Ms. Naughty 93.
Thanks. I just changed it today.
It's nice. It looks good.
Thank you. I had an audition this morning. I said I'm gonna go with a storm kind of thing.
B, watch this.
I'm gonna go with a storm kind of thing.
What are you auditioning for?
It was a commercial.
For?
I don't know. Were you supposed to tell?
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to tell.
Break it. Break news on Tighten Up Tuesday. Come on.
Hell no. I break the news when I break my pen on the contract. That's what
okay. I like that. All right.
That's know how this business rolls. Shit. Chris, do you have any more comments before I do my frugal flip?
So many. Jamie's smart ass says Chris found that blazer again. Thanks.
Oh shit, I'm with Jamie on that motherfucker.
Is that a known blazer, Chris?
It gets worn a lot, but it's been summer, so I've been laying off
on our show.
I got this badass sleeveless blazer. I be wanting to really rock it, but it's like kind of, I don't know if it gives off Hulk Hogan or you know what I mean? Like, why don't it have? I have to put it on before the show over, and y'all tell me what y'all think.
If you said that, Vanessa, do that because you got big ass arm muscles.
Yeah, but you know how sometimes it just you be like, it be right on where you just got to wear it with confidence for somebody to say some shit.
I think if you're looking for confidence with this audience, you've picked the right one. There's people going crazy over you already. So I think if you come out with a rain jacket on, I think they're going to be like, that's a great fit. I'm not going to
pull out the sleeveless blazer today then. Okay.
I think you should.
Okay, well before it's over, I'll go get that sleeveless blazer so y'all can see that nobody. I don't think nobody else has it. I don't think nobody else. And you would call something like that a vest. But it's not a vest. It's literally a sleeveless blazer.
I have to show you my blazer that I made.
Okay, so before we done, we both gonna go run and get our blazers. And then, you know where yours is?
I know where mine is. Exactly.
I know exactly where mine is, too.
When I got my rental good.
Ladies.
Yes, Chris.
I planned ahead, so we're good. Let's get into it.
You know how to fill a space and keep it moving.
That's right.
So with that being said,
right.
Wow. I always love this. Go ahead, B.
Flip. So for Vanessa, since she's viewing this for the first time, people contact me to come and flip a room with the things that they have already. And they're like, I want you to redo my living room. So they'll send me photos. I draw on them and figure out my vision. So this is where I am for my Orlando flip, which I'm going to do August 26th through the 28th. So I'll be down there 3 days in Taina's living room, doing part of her kitchen and a dresser, flipping her shit.
Vanessa, isn't that incredible? Like, how great is that?
Yeah.
B-Flat in your house, live and
I know, fixing shit.
Right? Look at the dual screen. I love this.
This is the before, right?
This is the before. So what I'm doing?
Thank God it wasn't the after. I was gonna say B. Better say B now. Shit, I can do that.
Better recheck her Home Depot certification.
And some motherfucking curtain. So what I'm doing
that shit.
That's hilarious. She needed this. You sure this is the right one?
This is before now. Get some lighting going on. I see you, Taina, though, because mine. I'm telling you, decorating is not my thing.
It's well.
I take you around my house. You're like, why ain't no pictures on her wall? Like I just
shut your ass up so I can move through this fruit and flip.
B runs a tight ship. Be careful, Vanessa.
That's because Chris charges a motherfucker overtime.
It's very professional. I love it. Go on, honey.
Chris is very professional, and I love that. And my fans be like, they rather CashApp me, Vanessa, than watch the ads. They be like, fuck the ads. I'm sending you $3.
Honey, I hate when I be watching folks shit. I be getting past them ads. I'm like, man, I know.
I wouldn't have to argue with Chris about my bill if people watch the ads. Do your nail, get the drinks, let them play, go pee, come back, take a puff, tuck your
exactly. Go pee, go do something, come back.
Because if you don't, then you got a cash app. You got to make up the money somewhere.
That's the
Vanessa
rule.
Going to her booty because she put it all up on her.
Hey,
well, I ain't getting that.
No offense to Vanessa's husband, but I really need somebody to Cash App fraction right now. I'm about to send $1 myself.
The dance will happen.
We're gonna see that. We're gonna get that single shot.
I'm moving through the flip. So my goal is to do this. We are. Oh, is Grace with us today?
She's actually offended.
So
you've been treating her a certain way today. But here's your NFT. Sorry, B.
So we actually ordered proper gators that we're gonna hang. I'm gonna hang them from the ceiling between the pole and the blind so they can be close to the window. And of course, I'm gonna hang the curtains wall to wall, lighten it up white. And we really found some really nice patterns that I'm looking at. So I'm thinking about swapping out the green and doing all white with a leaf pattern on it in a sheer. So that's what I'm working on now. And these are some new drawings. The next one shows the living room. You know, I'm moving her sectional around on a different angle and putting the green couch over against that window. So this
give her some pillows.
Yeah, this is what that. So Taina already bought the rug that I showed and that we'll be showing, and she bought the pillowcase. We ordered some things on Amazon yesterday. So I kind of drew the rug in on the floor because we're definitely getting, and we're not going to do, I just decided that we're not going to do a big tree or a plant in the background because after my discussion with her, she's not a person that really wants to maintain a lot of plants. So we can do plants in water. You can just clip the roots and they can just grow in the water forever, as long as the roots start circling and you just clip them. And so we're going to hang a plant or either do something on a pedestal behind the green couch with a lot of leaves in it. I'm going to do some big palm leaves or something. So I'm going to move a little ottoman next to the green couch. And that's how I'm hooking up that area. Next photo shows I rearranged, she has a total of 39 pictures. So I'm going to rearrange them on that wall and make that her focal art wall, along with just her art and her family photographs. So the next photo shows my new arrangement, and each one of those black squares represents where we're going to do tea light candles. So we're doing them out of the styrofoam, like the ones I showed from my yoga room, wrapping them in black duct tape, sticking them straight to the wall, and put the tea light candle on top of each one. So I have to measure all of that out, and I already got the measurements of the room. So each one of those pictures are to scale according to the actual frames that she has. So that's how I'm going to do her picture
Now,
wall.
Vanessa, if you're interested in purchasing B's mock-up, she sells them as NFTs. You just got to Cash App $B-Phlat. That's BPhlat. If you want to purchase the NFT, just mark that down in B's Cash App. And if you want to see Vanessa do something strange for some change, it's $action fraction.
Action fraction.
So Chris is talking more shit. Hold Vanessa. If I'm not selling them damn.
Sell them. Somebody will buy them.
This is the area that I'm
super serious. I was like, I get that.
People try all the time. She's like, no.
You know what? I got enough shit I'm trying to manage. Let me do one thing at a time. This is the area that I'm sectioning off, but I want you to pay attention to that little cove right in between the kitchen where the two paintings are, because I'm going to paint in that area and do something. I haven't decided yet, but she wants a color in there. And I'm actually going to paint on those two pictures that she has on the wall above the table. She's like, I want you to add some green and some different things to those. So the next photo kind of shows an example. I just kind of cleared out everything on the drawing and kind of drew the dishwasher and stuff back in, so you can kind of see where I'm going to maybe put some green on the painting. And I haven't decided what, but I know I'm going to paint that color the same color as her green couch. And I don't know what I'm going to do in there, if I'm going to do a plant, if we're going to do a propagator, or if we're going to do CDs, or we'll figure it out. It'll come to me once I get there. And the next photo is the same photo. I want you to just I'm revisiting it because I just want you to see the next photos will show how I'm going to section it off. Oh, this is the rug she bought. So that's the one I drew on the floor. And the next one is the pillow that she bought, which is 18 by 18. So we're going to throw
I like that. That's a cool color.
Like, get that pillow. I need that. So that's my drawing of how I'm moving things around. And we are deciding that the curtains that she currently has hanging, we're going to dye them orange and see how that hangs up there. Or we're going to do white. So I have two different ones. She has this really nice natural cover, which has like really big puffy balls on it that we're going to use as a blanket throw. I'm going to throw that green and white pillow. And then we're going to do maybe a cover over something long in like an orange. She has a really nice tray that she actually made, and it has pops of blue and gold in it. And we're going to do a propagator. Vanessa, what you're looking at, that little planter that looks like it's in a bicycle thing, we made those on the show out of water bottles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, to put plants in. So we're probably going to do one at her house and
it's super impressive when you see the actual water bottles too. Like, wait, what?
I'm sure that drawing doesn't do it justice.
Well, the drawing's good enough to purchase via NFT through the Cash App $B-Phlat. But yeah, you're right. Her handiwork's better in person.
Those are my renditions. We're going to decide if we're going to do white to match the white in the window or orange, depending on what color it comes out, because we're doing the Ritz dye where you put, the old school, put it in the pot with the salt, boil it, and let it wring out, and then you dry them and hang them. So that was my frugal flip that I'm working on, and I thank everybody who has contributed to it. And we have a caterer who's actually coming over to cook a meal. Yes, so Taina was like, my friend wants to know, because she was going to cater it, because she's an actual caterer, but she's like, I actually want to come and cook for the crew. So it'll be the camera crew, myself, the people that we have volunteering. Probably going to be like a total of 6 of us. 6, maybe 7.
I should you come frugal flip my home. I need my office something to happen in here.
I did Sherri Shepherd's office, and I reorganized Sherri Shepherd's and her closet and bathroom.
I'll call her and ask her what she think now.
Girl, you can look on my flip. I can tell you the episodes you can look and see. Because she loved it. Yes, she loved it. She wasn't even there when I did it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to be here because I got a lot of shit in him. But
not that I care, but I'm just saying, when she came back.
I think I do need you to come here, though, because, like, I'm serious. My walls are. Can I show why I need the frugal flip?
Yes, because I was going to jump in.
Because I know you run the tight shit now. I know you run the tight shit.
Thanks for respecting that, Vanessa.
Yes, but Vanessa, I know you got some DIY stuff you want to show us.
Oh, well, let's do that. And then I'll send you pictures of my frugal flip. That way y'all ain't got to see no nothing.
Take us on a tour.
Take us on a tour if you would like, and then I can get an eye on it, or you could do it later. But I wanted you to definitely.
Well, I just wanted to say, well, no, I think I need to send you some pictures but you could see how this wall just empty.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
an office. The office.
It's just an office wall. Yeah, you can't see real good because I got this light in here, and then it's not good because if I do all this turning around, you're not gonna be able to see what I'm saying.
So what is it in there that you would want to flip or do differently? You want to add color? What is it?
I want to add color, some kind of accent wall or something like that, because the only color in here is the one that you see that I'm turned toward. That's in the middle of the bookshelves, which my husband and I did that. But I have to show you. You know what I can do? I have actual pictures. I will send you the before pictures of what this room looked like. I'll send you what this room looks like right now because I have a light in the middle of it, so it ain't gonna be. You can't see it good. It has a nice chandelier in here. It's cute. But it just needs
a pop. I make it pop.
Especially with what we do for a living. I have a lot of really great pictures and great moments and stuff like that kind of need to be showcased and posted. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I showed my wall last week because Taina actually made this lovely painting for me called Diamond Art. And it's on my wall over here. My shit is on the desktop. I can't get up and show you, but
I was like it was getting awkward with me trying to do this desk. I looked ridiculous.
Yeah, but you need a wall. You need like a wall of all your moments and stuff. So
and I used to have one, but now I don't. But let's stay on this tight ship. I love a little DIY, not to the extent that you do, though.
This was made out of a candle lid, this wheel. These are plastic knives. And this is a ginger ale. No, this was a Nantucket bottle, juice bottle.
That looks really nice.
So you cut the top of the off, and then you use the top as the basket lid. So this is, and you put it upside down so you can actually see the top. And we just put it on the base, and these are 2 more lids from a water bottle to make the wheels.
That looks
so I
fantastic.
just painted it, decorated it
that
to
looks
match
really nice.
I have like 3 of these. So then we just put the water in them and let the plants grow.
Good job.
Thank you, ma'am.
I love it. Okay, so here go my first DIY.
All right, on this show is DIY.
Yeah, come on, Vanessa.
It's a file cabinet right now. See, now look here.
All right.
See, hold on, I'm about to show you. And don't laugh at nothing that's in the room that you shouldn't see. But anyway.
We'll see.
Can you see, damn it. Can you see that?
Nice, the top.
Yeah, so you see that it's just a regular ass, hold on, bring it down, try to fit. There we go. You see it's a regular file cabinet, right?
Right.
So this is what I'm going to show you about it.
Okay, now how did you make that?
It's a cushion on the top, right?
Top, yeah.
And so this, I just reupholstered it, you know?
Okay,
and it has, what's the Velcro or whatever on it or whatever. It's just a piece of wood with Velcro or whatever. And I put the what's the name on it? The African print that I like. I'm sorry, I don't have the words.
Yeah.
And then
Vinyl.
you just put it back on. So if you look here, you see the Velcro?
Yeah.
And then you just put it back on here, and it makes your file cabinet look super cute. And it's a really nice cushion. So like you can sit on it and everything's super cushiony.
It's pretty sturdy.
It's a file cabinet. I'm rolling around on it.
Oh, a metal file cabinet.
It's a metal file cabinet. I'm literally rolling around on it.
Okay, yeah, that's sturdy. I'm thinking that was like plastic. That is smart.
I love
and
that.
on the side, I got metal magnets and shit, so I can.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I like
that.
my camera angles because you can't see how nice my shit is.
You are.
This is perfect.
I work on my camera angles, so I'll do that. That was pretty much all the way together. I just really reupholstered it so it looked nice and didn't look like a piece of office mess. And then, but I used to get anxiety from all the Amazon boxes that I received. And so I was like, what do people be doing with the cardboard boxes? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to recycle them or whatever. So I started recycling some of my Amazon boxes. So this was an Amazon box or whatever, and I cut it up. And it's got shit in it. That's why I didn't want to.
That's cute.
But at the bottom is like burlap, you know?
Yeah.
Just something nice with burlap. And then on the sides is jute rope or whatever.
Yes.
It's just, cute, but it just, some, and shoe boxes. We love shoes. So I take my old shoe boxes.
Decorate them.
And decorate them a little bit. Kind of do a little something. This
one
was my first one, so it looked like a diaper at the bottom, but that's because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But
I like that you all can actually, you have these cute little shoe boxes that actually look good in a place. That's great.
Yeah, and I do stuff with them. And so I have other little stuff. Here goes another one I made. I keep all my, this has all my stuff, little fabrics and stuff in it. But this is just jute rope around the Amazon box. And it has like, I used, what's that sticky paper that you can use on the bottom of your,
don't tell her, B.
Like contact paper.
Yes, thank you, love. The little contact paper or whatever, and it's marbled or whatever, so it has a cute little, But and then I use the jute rope all around it just to give it some texture.
You got some patience wrapping that shit around. You must be high.
It's patient with that hot glue gun. Damn hot glue gun. I'm sitting there watching the story. Watching my stories.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot. But so that's my thing. So I have other little stuff like that. I forgot what else I pulled out. But I got other little things like that I do on the DIY side just to keep, I like to recycle stuff like that.
And that's your contribution and your footprint.
Yeah, it's called upcycling. I don't like throwing shit out. So my husband will be like, if you don't throw that shit out, he always make me watch episodes of Pheatures.
Wait. Sorry to interrupt. B, please tell me that's not the same fruit from last week.
No, I got fresh fruit this week, Chris, but I've been drinking the Pride refresher. Oh, I've been drinking this every day since I made it.
Now you were complaining about a gnat being in your lady lair earlier.
Oh,
now, if you keep leaving that fruit sitting around,
you said the key word, Chris. Gnat. Okay. Ain't no more. I killed that motherfucker. I don't play around.
You hear that, Vanessa?
She said you gotta say gnats plural, like they just run around this month.
No, they not running around this.
He said you did that one, and that.
Yeah, I got that shit right on the desk. Y'all ain't even catch us here. Get it moving.
You got to be.
Thank you. So, Vanessa.
Yes.
Tight shit, and it's funny because on one of my first couple of segments, we're on episode 44 now. I showed how to do stuff with shoe boxes and make like different compartments using recyclables, like from your fruit containers and shit like that.
Yep.
I don't throw nothing away. I save everything. Look, Dennis gave me another bowl of beads because his bracelet broke. And look, these are the Pringle chip cups. I'm gonna do something.
Yes. I can't even.
Every time my husband bracelets, he gets his beads blessed on his, the beads that he wears, and they'll break. And look, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I keep them. I'll be putting them on shit. I was like, oh, he's like, I got some beads for you.
Okay. Let me bead up my socks and shit. I see what you're doing. So this another little thing I do, which this thing did. I don't know why I didn't water it, but this the little candles you buy.
Yes.
So this a little $3 candle or whatever, and I just once the wax was out or whatever, I boiled the rest of the particles out, and then I pour the excess wax all into one kind of multi-smelling. I don't know what the fuck it be, but by the time
right.
When I'm at the end of the candle, I'll boil them all out and pour them all into one, and then I'll reuse the candle, thing or whatever. So this is just one of them, and I just spray painted it or whatever. But it did have a little plant in here, but the plant kind of dead. I don't even show you.
Can we get that on an aisle in a store, B? The description.
Grace, can you put that on the big screen? I want to see that up close because Vanessa's showing, and I want to see the plant.
I killed the plant, but this is the like when you get a candle or whatever.
Girl,
I just spray painted it and use it as a.
Girl, I got lids stuck on the wall over there that I hang my That's a candle lid
thing.
Shit, I'm always using candle lids I use them for everything. Hang my earphone shit.
But my husband be like, if you do not throw all that shit out, like, and he'll have to every few months, he'd be like, now is you keeping this Or if you're going to do something with it, or you're going to throw it out, but you ain't going to keep it in the garage now. Keep that shit in your office now.
What's your husband's name?
Brian.
Brian and Dennis need a support group, B. I need you to make that happen.
We use our shit. It's not like we hoarding it and it's just stacking it up and it's like all around the house. When I get shit, I use it. Tony gave me that wood 2 weeks ago. No, I ain't no eventual. I use my shit up.
Oh,
Tony gave me some wood last week. I already built the table. That's one thing my husband knows. I'm going to slap some shit up quick. Because I don't like a whole bunch of stuff sitting around, but I have like nice storage. So the funny thing is, I'm good because everybody keeps asking me within my house, we have 3 floors, where do I be storing all this shit in this row house? So I'm in my basement and I flipped this whole basement, which is my ladies' lair. So I
remember I seen some of the process.
Yeah. Well, now you see he's done. But I keep a lot of shit over here in my closets and under my steps. So for my DIY segment tonight, I'm going to show like 4 pictures of like how I got some shit under the steps organized. And because people are like, where are you keeping all this cardboard? Where are you keeping all this shit that I'm working with? So before I get into that, I do want to show a shout out to Andrea Stockton. She sent me her 2 photos of her puck lighting project that she did when we made the little glass. Isn't that cute? She said she got, and it cost $6. She bought like a little fake plant from Walmart for $4. The puck lights came 2 in a pack from the dollar store, and she bought a glass plastic cylinder from the dollar store. Turned it upside down. Yeah, and then she stuck the puck light inside of it, upside down. See that? And it hangs over the plant. I was like, because I made one out of a planter hanging over a light that I'm propagating some plants. I just wanted, hanging as a light. So I just wanted to have a like little extra light for my plant. So I hung it from the ceiling. So that was her version of the little plant puck light. I was like, oh, that's tight. So I just wanted to show that and give a shout out to her. So let me just show my quick 4 pictures of my under. This is the storage under my, right here where this red door is. I got to turn this anyway because I got to show my table. Where my red door is, this is the stuff that's under there. So, great. So when you open up this red door, this is what you see. This is all my shit that's a sale that we selling on eBay and shit I'm trying to get rid of. And then the next photo shows I built a that little pole thing just so I can hang my coats. Those coats aren't for sale, but those clothes are. I just put a little pole under the steps and put, the 2 little like little hook racks that you just drop. That's a piece of dowel that I got in the ass end section at Home Depot and came home and cut it and stuck it right up in the little rack. So you can see I keep my sewing machine in there. On the other side, you can see the cardboard stacked at the top. I got my suitcase and my Christmas stuff and like bins of stuff and like a couple blankets. But I keep like most of my stuff that I use for my projects in those bins and then those little bins at top. And the next photo shows my cardboard storage. And so that's why when I have the project to do, I just go under this thing. I have stuff to mail.
Like this.
Yeah, it's all stacked up cardboard and just things that I need for projects. So I just try to keep stuff organized in this little space that I'm working with. So that was my DIY. And next week, I'm doing a live demonstration of how to pack, courtesy of Denise Glasgow. And y'all know I'm going to do it right here on my dope demonstration table that I built. You see, that's
very good.
Look at that logo.
Oh,
I can't see the logo. I can kind of see it, but I can tell that it's done.
Well, I bet Grace can zero in.
I still got to put my tagline on it and paint it red so it matches my door. But yeah, I'm actually getting ready to show that on my feature. But yeah, I'll be doing my little demonstration. I wanted Vanessa to see my dope demonstration table.
That's a dope demonstration table. Now I'm pissed off. I got 2 tables in my room and I didn't just do that. Do the thing. What the hell was I thinking? I took up so much space with these 2 big ass work tables in here.
How embarrassing for you.
That's why people bring me in so I can teach them how to utilize their space.
Exactly.
Because I've always had small spaces and I live, Philly row houses. Everything's just like this. Ain't no windows and all this other shit. You just got walls. no closets. So I was like, I gotta build shit and make it work for me. So with that being said, oh Vanessa, I ain't let you see my flash rags.
Oh, I'm looking at them.
Flash knife. They come 3 in a pack.
This rags, I ain't mad.
Yeah, I've never even look at that. The Drip Diva. B, I've never even put it together.
I love that, B.
You got to do a Parliament parody to Flashlight. Yeah, I never even thought. George Clinton was just here the other night. That I just realized that when he was singing it.
He's on his farewell tour, or you know whatever they call him.
Yeah.
Oh, and I met him. I got to ride on the cart with him in the airport.
Vanessa.
Really, George Clinton.
How much money would you pay to hear B-Phlat and George Clinton talk for 3 hours together?
You know what? I have met George Clinton. I have met B-Phlat, so I'm not gonna pay no money for it. But I would tell you that I'm intrigued by both parties.
Okay, that's a good enough answer. I'll accept it.
I love them both, and I know that Actually, I don't know. That's not because I'm bougie that I'm not gonna pay. It's not really that I wouldn't want to hear the conversation because I tune in. But you know, when you get to a certain level in your career, you like, I ain't paying for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you start with that shit. I know this heifer. She could give me the password. Right. Because if it was me, I would give her the password. I wouldn't make her pay for this. No, I'm just joking. You know, you start getting to a certain level, you like, but I got the money. I don't know why I don't. I
don't want to pay for shit.
I do though, but you know what? Because I'm an artist, I actually do pay. You know, even when I don't have to.
You're waffling a bit now.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is waffling?
She's changing her tune. She's saying she won't pay. She'll pay. She won't pay.
Oh,
I don't know.
I thought you meant my
connection. I'm gonna sit.
Was fucked up. I guess that is what that means, though.
I'm gonna sit the next. I'm gonna sit the next few plays out. You all take it from here.
When we get to the Ask Chris Deasy. Right now,
I support. I can go up here now and pull down a bunch of comics books and all kind of shit, mugs and shirts and shit. So I definitely buy people's stuff. So I pay to hear. How much would I pay? I paid $23 to hear B-Phlat and George Clinton.
And I would be like, thank you, Vanessa, for coming out to support a bitch. And I'm sorry I missed your show the night before. You know me. I'm like, bitch, you know, everybody know me. Like, thank you, bitch. I'm glad we having lunch today because I was asleep during your show, but I'm glad you came to my.
I was totally asleep during your shit, but you know how I feel about you. You know how I feel about you.
B, what did you do when Sherri Shepherd, in front of 10,000 people in Philadelphia, went to recognize you when she opened up for Babyface? She was like, you know what? I'm here in my girl B-Phlat's town. Everybody give it up for B-Phlat, the funniest woman in Philadelphia. Crickets. Nobody. Everybody stood up. What? Who?
Wait a minute. I kept saying, Jackie, are we going to go to Sherri's show or not? This is your birthday present. She's like, I'm drunk. I was like, we drunk, bitch. We drunk. Fuck, we can't go. I was at a party the night of Sherri's show. And Sherri was texting me like, bitch, I thought you was at my show. Where you at? I was giving you a shout out.
You wasn't there?
She wasn't there.
And then she called me and I was all like, we too drunk to drive. I'm sorry.
Sherri crossed the entire country, Vanessa. Opened up for Babyface in front of 10,000 people in Philadelphia. B had too much tequila.
That's one of my closest, dearest friends. Oh. Give it up. Give it up. Because that's what we about. We support each other as sisters. Give it up.
And on going. Bitch, I was dressed up and everything at the party. I was like,
I've been there, though. I've been there. And you be like, I'm on my way. But you be like, oh, if I show up, I'm too fucked up. I think it'll be a good look.
I'm horrible. I need to get out more.
You be grown enough to know when to go home.
Yeah. So my thing is, fucking just stay home. Then you don't have to worry about going home.
Oh, you had never left. Ain't that about a man?
I never left. I tell you, we never left. We was drunk.
I thought you meant you was at another party with Jackie, and then y'all was like, we can't make it to this one because we already too fucked up. Y'all had
we started at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, and then you need a nap, and then you overnap. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to jump into my feature, which is this table. Because I want everybody to see how Quincy sent me the original. Now, this design I painted on my table is Quincy's original Picasso t-shirt design. But nobody got that because he switched it up and took the easel, not the easel, what is the little thing that I'm a damn artist and don't even know the name of the little shit you hold on your hand. The little tray. Somebody know in the comments. They know what I'm talking about. That you put the thumb through. Fuck it, the paint tray. So
you wouldn't call that an easel? What is it?
No, the thing. The easel, the thing you paint on.
Oh,
the paint tray.
I guess it's a paint tray. I never knew the name.
Dabber.
I don't know.
Palette smooth.
Palette, dabber, whatever. Fuck it. We gonna call it the palette. That's not on the original shirt, so we have a different design. So I decided to paint that on my demo table. I had to build this Vanessa because I was using my sewing table here, which is raggedy as hell, and it kept wobbling and shit. I never stabilized the legs. And Dennis be coming down here helping me set it up, marking tape and shit on the floor so it don't move. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna build a demonstration table. So this is it. The next photo shows me drawing it. I had sketched it out in pencil. Now I'm tracing it with my marker. Mm-hmm. Oh, I was so high doing this. I was having a good time.
You don't say. You don't say.
It was like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my God, not 4:30 in the morning.
Yes, ma'am. Saturday. I was like, fuck it, let me get on up and start working on these projects. I made my shirt.
Then you hit your little joint too in between.
Girl, I was getting fucked up, having a good time with this. Because I'm so dedicated to my Picasso. So this is me painting it in. I was just using acrylics because my goal is to paint it red. And I have to paint around it, obviously, and take my time. But I'm going to paint the whole table red.
Speaking of your Picassos, they are confirming it's a palette.
Palette.
It is a palette. We did good. We did good.
That's that weed, my menopause, brain
lab. St. Louis education, honey.
Oh, no.
I went to a good school, shit. I ain't gonna blame it on my education.
I didn't say I didn't go to a good school. I just said.
Don't be blaming on those St. Louis education. St. Louis.
I just said.
We both went to St. Louis schools in D.C.
I know they were good. That was cool. It was cool.
That's it. Don't that shit look dope?
It looks great.
Very good.
Oh, I like that. I'm feeling it. So now I just got to paint on there. We flip shit and make it fly. And then I'll be done.
Good question from Heaven Sent. B, are you going to resin the table?
Yes, I am. So it can be nice and shiny and slidey and I don't get splinters. Even though I sanded it, I just need to, I'm definitely going to seal it. Definitely. So I can, and I'm going to match my door. It's going to be red. That shit is so nice. Thank you, Quincy, for the design. And I'm putting Quincy's name on it. Right at the top, once I'm done.
He supposed to sign it.
Well, he's not here. But I'm going to put design by Quincy Chad, like it says on our shirts. Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
I love that. So that was my feature.
Good job.
Look how supportive
Vanessa.
Vanessa
I just got a sewing table from my mother-in-law. She gifted me, a sewing machine, a really nice sewing machine.
Oh, girl, I'll be on my sewing machine.
I don't know how to use it yet, though.
Oh, I have to. You know what? It's very simple. Before
Are you sure?
Yes, Vanessa, it's very simple. I could have you on FaceTime and show you how to thread the needle.
It looks so fucking complicated.
It's not complicated.
It got pedals and shit. It's a lot.
If it got more than one pedal, then it's complicated. If it got a lot of extra shit, I don't know. Mine ain't that old, but it's nice. It's like about 15 years old. But sewing machine, long fucking time. So this is like the opportune time. Where Chris at? He got to come up on the screen.
Oh, hello.
Your vest, and I'm going to go grab my jacket.
Oh, I'm going to go get my vest real quick. I've been taking me 2 seconds.
Exactly. While you doing that, I'm going to get mine, and I'm coming back to do my cash app.
I was going to say, you got to do some cash app
dancing.
Right.
I'm ready for whenever they're ready.
I am.
So what are you going to do?
I'm getting ready.
She's going to get her vest.
Okay, yeah, you two go get your stuff. I think people definitely tune in to talk to me. So we'll go to the live chat as this happens. MM's shouting out Mayor Quincy. He did a great job on that. If you all do want to get in on the Cash App dance, hit that $ B-Phlat. And then maybe if you want to see something strange from Vanessa, she's at Action Fraction. Fab 540's digging it. Shout out to Irina. Got a Two Funny Mamas t-shirt, so big shout out to her. Everybody else having a good time. M. Gabrielle, Samuel Tobin, Kathy is in the house. The three amigos are in the house tonight. Shout out to them. Jamie says nobody wants to talk to you, Christopher. That's fair. Heather says yes, we do. Deezy. CB, this is a great point. Even the way B runs is hilarious. I agree completely. Don't you guys? I want to see B throw hands. I think it'd be funny to get your ass beat by somebody popping around.
Like what?
There it is. You're welcome. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to throw my jacket on. I gotta take my shirt off.
Okay.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it.
I'm good. While you doing that, I gotta put. See, you already got a tank top on. My jacket that I made, I can't really. I gotta take my shirt off.
I don't want you, for Dennis' sake, don't get all the way naked.
Oh, not at all. I'm great.
That's for Taco Ball Tuesday, which is in about an hour.
So this, I gotta unbutton it.
All right. So did you make this? What's going on, Vanessa?
I did not. I was just telling you I had a sleeveless blazer that I don't understand.
Oh.
It looks like the Hulk.
Why do you look like the Hulk? It looks cool.
You
gotta put a big belt around it, right?
Is that what you gotta do?
Probably. I've seen. I'm like, I don't know anything about. I'm like, I've seen women
But
do
I'm
that.
thinking like it's a blazer, like how you have on a blazer. It's just sleeveless.
You did it for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate that about you.
You don't look like the Hulk. Okay, so
I think it look. Yeah, B. What do you think? Oh, look at Vanessa. That's convincing. That's a tough lady.
B, you look good. Did you make that blazer?
Here, look.
Tell me that. Okay, B.
Now the way it tilted, I almost thought it was a Gordon Gartrell. The way you had showed the.
It looked like it don't.
At first.
I put the point on
We'll
and
get one.
made it. Oh shit! Wait,
You made that?
Here, look, we need to get a blazer photo. Everybody, look up.
Mark. Oh, to Michael. Oh, to Michael. Mark. Jamie.
This is who CashApped B. So if you want to get in on the dance action, that's $ B-Phlat. Having a good time. Did anybody hit you up, Vanessa?
I don't know. You know,
Look at B go.
That way I'm pleasantly surprised, or I don't have to be humiliated in front of it.
We had MM saying he was going to put.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Karen. And here we go.
There it is. There it is. B, look what you've created. There they go. It's the blazer. It's the blazer babes in the house. I'm a blazer babe. Don't forget that.
So
oh
Vanessa,
my goodness. Tell you what. You all earned it.
So what I did was I cut this jacket up. And I pulled it tight on me and I pinned it. And then I decided to make it go at an angle and I just
It looks so nice. I love how snug and
little
cute.
grommet little clasp here. You see this?
Okay, titties, just show me. Show me again. Show me again. I ain't see it. No, I didn't see it. Show me one more time. I ain't see it. Hold up.
Oh,
Vanessa, did you go to middle school with me? That was a good move.
I'm so immature. I'm so fucking immature.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let me show you one more thing on some DIY shit, B.
let me see. So this is
Grace, you're gonna work out on these cameras tonight.
courtesy of B.
So this, look at this, B.
Let me see.
Now this, can you see it?
Wait a minute, let me hang my hand.
I've got that same bottom.
Okay.
This is a whole dress, Chris.
Oh, that's for me. I'm kind of tall,
this
so
is the thing. It's a dress, but if you can tell, it's gonna only go to right below my Yadigum smacks.
Your
right?
what?
Yadigum
I like. Can I just?
So what I want to do, but I don't know how to sew yet. Is sew another layer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or sew, and maybe even a different color, but just another, so it poofs. You know what I mean? So I can have a little more to cover my booty. So this is the type of stuff I want to do, but I don't know how to use my machine yet.
Well, we can chat about that because I have an idea.
Oh, and can I show you 2 more DIY projects I did?
Kiana called this show and tell, and it could not be. This is great. I love it.
Yes, ma'am.
Look. So I made this out of an Amazon box.
Oh, what are the handles made out of?
The like a jute rope, another kind of jute rope. Can you see it?
Are you working
so
the box?
I just put all of my small purses in here.
I see that. Vanessa working the box.
Even the bottom looks good. I did good on this one.
Hey, Daphne's got a great comment. She says, make sure we get to see the before and after whenever B helps you with that dress.
I got a great idea for that.
And we'll see if there's full coverage for the what?
For my you dig 'em snacks.
Got it.
So this is my last one. I always have trouble storing my bras, right? And so I made one of these, like out of an old Amazon box as well, so that I can store all of my bras. But see, this is my first one. This is the demo. So I'm gonna do another one, but it's gonna be like with leather and stuff, and then I'm gonna use and bling it out and stuff like that, so it looks good in the closet and stuff like that. So the bottom looks good. I'm learning how to make make it look a little more smooth.
But you're working it out. Now you just need to coordinate. I got my shit in the drawer just like that, but I have them color coordinated from light to dark.
You hear that, Vanessa?
Yeah, no, I don't take my time with all that. But
see, that's what I do. I come in and organize all that. I did Sherri shit like that. I don't know how this thing. I like
color coordinate my clothes in the closet, and it is super helpful, to be honest. Like,
yeah, I do.
That way you kind of know what color you want to wear during the,
I have shit by levels and what they are. Because I ain't got no life.
We've got Picassos running to their closets, putting blazers on so they can feel like they're part of the gang. Shout out to everyone.
We got our blazers, baby.
Get your blazer on. Take a sip.
Wow, this is great. I feel like I've finally been recognized for my fashion greatness. So thank you, B. Thank you, Vanessa.
We all wanted to match.
It only took 2 attractive women throwing on a blazer for people to get on board.
All right, Chris. What? Well, next week's feature is Kiki Moore. We bring her on with her shirt on so she can talk about, her design and her inspiration for the shirt, which I love. Everybody loves it. Obviously, she won the contest, and their brief and bake is coming up on July 31st. I'm finally having the brief and bake with all of the finalists who won the t-shirt contest. So that's on Sunday, July 31st.
Keep messing around. Vanessa's going to show up to this brief and bake. I like you two together. This is great.
Yes, I can't wait to get my shirt, which I will be ordering tomorrow. All right, Chris, you ready for the Irks and Works?
Oh, Irk and Work. One of the better segments that have ever been known to cross this. What do we have?
Irks and Works. And this is in from Dennis.
Oh, that's great.
People who hold up the line with invalid or expired coupons. The work. Read the damn coupon. So he told me it was a lady in the line.
Nice work, Dennis.
Hawaiian punch. And it was invalid because she didn't read the ounces. Like, she got the big ass shits. And it was for like 2 little bitty ones. They ain't giving you no buy 3, get 1 free on no big shit.
I don't know.
She was trying to argue with the people about the thing, holding up the line. They told her it was invalid. So she gonna get out of line and go get in another line. Bitch, it's the same thing at the next line. All you gonna do is aggravate motherfuckers over there.
That's the tactic.
Oh my God. Read the damn coupon. That's aggravating.
That cashier had time. That cashier wasn't gonna let it slide. I love that. Oh my gosh. Do you have do you all go to the same grocery store? Like all the time?
And the coupon, the barcode be like, I
don't know. Maybe I'm showing some of this. I think if you're confident enough and you tell people and you're like, no, I think maybe you go check it out, and they have to go look in the aisle, I think they're just going to give it to you.
You think that, but I just tried that shit, and they so it just depends on who it is sometimes. Because sometimes they don't, once you try that, I got to go back stuff. They'd be like, what, how much was it?
Yeah.
And then just go ahead and switch it
Right.
and do it. Just
How much was that
hold
aged?
on, 'cause
That
they don't want
aged
to do that
six?
little walk.
That's
Sometimes
what I was
people
thinking.
got time, and they will go back there and say, "No, that's the loose sausage. You got it in the links, and that's why." You're like, motherfucker.
The loose sausage.
Oh my God. I gotta tell this story. Because Chris, I always tell the story every week about how I'm so damn nice and let people go in front of me. I had some shit at the corner store. Maybe like 6 things. And this little boy, he said, "Do you mind if I?" Oh, go right ahead. Because he just had a little container of food that he ordered in the back and a juice. That motherfucker got up to the counter. He's talking about, "Can you give me 5 Charleston Chews, 5 Tootsie Rolls, 1 pack of Starburst, a pack of M&M's, 3." He ordered like $8 worth of penny candy.
He was stocking up. He was getting ready to go work.
Penny candy guy.
He was ordering shit I never heard of. He was like, "You can't give me some of them fish." He was getting like these red fish shits. Oh, I never even looked at that penny candy in my life.
Fish, taste the sweetest fish, and
Yeah, that shit. Vanessa, I never even looked at that penny candy. The shit he started naming.
6 Laffy Tappies, any specific. 6 Laffy Tappies, 3 Jolly Ranchers.
No. Not the banana. The sour apple.
No.
Sour apple.
Yeah, grapple.
Thank you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And if you not, and can you give me a pack of Starburst? No. You know what? Make that Mentos. Make that Mentos.
Oh yeah, and then he was all like, "No, just give me 3 of them." I want to say.
So she kicked him in the back.
Hit $10. Take a handful and get your ass out my way.
I swear I stood there like.
I almost did that.
While he was getting all this candy, they put it in a big bag, and then now you got to pay 25 cents for the bags.
Yeah,
I was gonna give his ass a bag.
So then listen, when he had to pay the 25 cents for the bag, he said, "Well, okay, we'll take off 2 of the Laffy Taffies."
Oh, not that one. That's.
I said, I gotta stop letting people go in front of me. I'm too nice. I do it all the time. I just be scanning the room and I'll be like, "Oh, you only got one thing. You could go. Then they be up to the right. And I got these numbers. Let me get my numbers out. And can you put my
Then they want to pay with a check. What the fuck?
oh.
B, you gotta find a one. There's a woman that if she sees me, she gets real quick with whoever's in her line, and then we have a nice conversation every time. And I'll find her. You got to make friends with one of the people there, then they'll look out for you. That's what you do.
Oh my God. Wait a minute, I'm cool with the people there. It's not the people there, it's the people that come in the store, Chris. Oh, they always look out for me.
I just want to know, B, when you let the child go in front of you as the child was finally leaving, like give me just like a 3-second demonstration of the size of your eyes at the beginning and the size of your eyes at the end, please.
At the beginning, I was like this. Then I was like this. I was like, well, what the hell? I didn't even know they still sold that. When we walked out, I was so tired on my bad knee from standing there. I was just like, is my ice cream gonna melt? Because I buy the little Haagen-Dazs ice cream in my coffee.
The
little individual one. And I was like, I'm so damn stupid. I was holding this shit so long I could have put it back in the freezer.
Did it blow your high?
Yes, it blew my high because I didn't realize I was gonna be standing there that long, and it was already a hot day. And I was like, I gotta stop letting people go in front of me.
What's the first thing you said to Dennis when you walked back in the house?
Oh, I let this motherfucker go in front of me, and because he was like, "What took you so long?" Because I was getting blunt. And he was waiting on me. And I was like, I let somebody
go. That's the damn worst. You just sitting there
waiting. I was like, I let somebody go in front of me. This little boy go in front of me. And he ordered all this. He was like, damn. He was about to go to the store to see what was going on.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness. I got to stop doing that. So, anyway, I digress.
Do you?
I understand, though, Flat. That shit, being nice. I've been so mad at myself for being nice a couple times.
After what? Yes, I'm like, but you know what? It's just my nature. I still do it, no matter what. It's like my instinct. I'm like, oh, you can go. Then I'll go out. I'm like, oh, ain't this a bitch? And I keep saying I'm gonna stop doing it, and I never do.
All right, so B, before we move forward, everybody's loving Vanessa in the comments. If you all get a second, go follow Vanessa on Instagram at Vanessa Fraction. Be sure to hit her up. And if you're not following B already, obviously do that as well. Vanessa, so irksome works. You have to be annoyed by something, but you have to have a solution to it. Do you have anything Do you have anything off the top of your head?
Something's in my eyes, killing me.
I'm irked by so many things.
What about when you're doing like a live comedy show and people like say you come back through St. Louis, do people like DM you for free tickets? Like, how does that go?
Oh, none of that shit. None of that irks me. I try to help people as much as I can, but I just ignore people. I've learned not to let that bother me. I think irks and works. Oh my God, I love this segment. I will tell you that. Number one.
I was giving you an example of one that came in. I forgot her name, but she sent a paper towel roll. Remember that, Chris? And it had like a handprint spaghetti on it on the paper towel roll.
Yeah.
And she's like, I hate when my mother comes over and touches the damn paper towels before she washes her hands. Work. Wash the damn hands first and quit. So it was funny because, like, damn, you messed up a whole roll of paper towels with the so people send stuff like that, like they are irked by shit.
I know, and if you wouldn't have asked me, I have a bunch of irks and works. I'm trying, because so many people piss me off on a.
Vanessa, I was reminiscing with you before the show about how you kicked the clothing rack down the steps at our BET taping.
I'm sorry?
Because Vanessa,
I'm a very emotional girl.
You kicked that clothing rack like it was a little kid at the corner store with B.
I'm telling the story. Shit, that's how she was holding it down. That's how we had to hold him down. That's part of how to hold him down story. I done jumped around before I even do the Ask Chris Easy. When we were taping BET Comic View, I don't even remember. What was it called?
The Last Stand or whatever Kevin Hart's thing was. One mic stand.
That would have been a while. That had to be a while ago, right?
Yes. Maybe like 2007, somewhere around that.
They drafted at 10, 11, something like that.
They didn't have any dressing rooms for us, the women, at all. So I was in the men's bathroom. There was some mess going on.
I heard about
Everybody was trying to figure out where to get dressed. So my manager, I was in there with some other comedian. She was holding up like a jacket. And I was standing on top of some shoes, so my feet, like tonight, because I was like, this shit is disgusting.
Men's bathroom's a treacherous place for a lady to change or anyone to change.
So bad.
I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just getting ready. Next thing I know, I hear this crash and Vanessa was going off. She was like, fuck this shit. Ain't nowhere to dress. They ain't gonna. She kicked that whole thing down. But she got what she needed. They worked it out and they found a room for Vanessa to get dressed. By that time, I was already dressed. Shit, I was high. I didn't even care. I was done. Because they come asking us after the fact.
It's like we the crazy motherfuckers. But you wasn't going to do it unless I kick something. You wasn't
kick something. After the fact, yeah. So I said something. I was like, oh, here y'all come with the after the fact. We dressed now. I'm one of them sarcastic people. I'm like, fuck it. My makeup is done. We don't need it now.
Well, that's a live action irk and a work. Great job, Vanessa.
Yeah. So
yeah, live action irk and work. I get irk when people don't take care of things that you're supposed to have, and then the work is sometimes you got to show out.
In those situations, do you all find yourself saying, I'm a nice person, and you're doing this to me, and now I'm not going to be nice?
I speak to a counselor all the time, and my husband be telling me, because I always I know I'm a bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm a bitch. And he was like, you are not a bitch. You one of the nicest people I know.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Can't, when your back's against the wall, it's like, what else are you supposed to do at a point?
Sure.
So
I'm the total opposite, because I know me and my level. I don't like to argue. I don't even want to have to ask you shit. I just be like, okay, fuck it. Because I will slap somebody. That's where I just kind of keep the balance. That's why I do yoga. Vanessa is a trainer. She's a karate. Don't you do?
You do self-defense. Like you self-defense.
Yeah. See, and I don't want to have to. I know me, Chris. I don't want to have to go to jail again. I don't want to fuck nobody up. I just got my record expunged. You know that. I can't have nothing on my record. So I keep my level low. If the bathroom fucked up, I just get my wipes out and I just wipe it down. I'll be like, fuck it. Because if you say something to me or start, then I'm going to be ready to fight. I know how I am. But I just be like, fuck it. I came here to work. Let me get out.
Yeah, that's the way. At a certain point, you got it.
Yeah. Then if they say something to me, I'm one of them. You know what? It don't matter now. I'm one of them. Or fuck it. Let me go do my job. Get away from me after that point. But yeah, I try not to.
I'm still working on myself because this shows on my face. I get very I could just, I don't know. It's the way I say things. The way, I don't know what it is about me, but I'll quickly I'll turn on your ass real fast. And I think that is a little. People don't know what to do with it all the time. So they kind of, you just can't do it all the time. Just as long as that's something that just pops out when shit gets really bad. People got to know you to be a nice person, which I am.
We can't fight these men in this industry. Most of the time.
Unfortunately, I have had to once.
Yeah. And see,
it didn't work out for you.
It didn't work out for you?
Probably not. But I'm one of them get a bottle and bust you in your motherfucking head. And then that's it. Then you have to call the police on me because I know I can't fight you, but I know I'm going to get the best of you. So since I don't want to have to argue with you about my money and stuff like that, that's why I'm really strict and have turned things around in my... Chris, I told you I've been at the airport at the show and they ain't got my money. I'll be like, well, I'm going back home. Get right back on the plane. Yes.
That's so it's... I know we're on the DIY show. I know we're on the DIY show with segments and everything, but that's such I've interviewed every comic you could ever imagine. And I just learning the comedy industry and then learning the differences and the mindsets between black comics and white comics too. That is a major problem that I've just heard people dealing with. And it just to me, it's the wildest, craziest thing. Cause that's the furthest thing you could fathom in doing something you love, right? You're going to do this and then you show up and it's a tenth of what they told you is going to happen. I completely understand it. But the first few times I heard stories like that, I couldn't believe it.
That's what it is. People they think, oh, we funny games, we class clowns, and we don't handle business. They don't take us serious when it comes to business. So you really have to establish yourself and be like, I ain't come here to play games. I came here to get my money. I come to be funny, and I'm funny when I got my money. Thank you, Samoa. She is not playing. Because they always try to feel they can get over on women because they know we ain't gonna fight them, But it'd be a different game when you show up with your husband or your spouse or somebody, and they'd be like, "Oh, you good?"
Right.
But before that, they'd be like, "Whatever." I got your money.
You got to establish yourself because once people know, kind of, you build that reputation of I'm all about that business or whatever. And I haven't had to deal with anything like that in a long time. Like you said, even that mess with the dressing room was a long time ago. Now you learn to, you kind of ask those things and get that stuff taken care of. So that's my irk is when things aren't together. My work would be as a professional, I usually ask ahead of time to make sure that I don't get irked.
Yeah, get it ahead of time. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, do you have this? Do you have this? This is what I require for me to show up. Also, and then if you said, if you don't have what I require, my work is, then I'm going to go home. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to upset myself. I'm just going to, God bless you and keep you.
You get that those experiences allow you to put people in buckets. Your trust will go out. Okay, do I need to have the lockdown crazy contract for this one because I don't know this person, they're going to pull some, right? Or you get more comfortable with somebody and you're like, oh, they're straight up. There's no BS with that. But it's a wild game. So yeah,
way past those days. But you have to live and learn. If you don't learn your lessons from that, then you'll be repeating the same shit.
Exactly.
You'll just be hustling, and this ain't no hustle for. This is our career. This is what we do for a living.
No doubt.
And it's morphed into different stages. So just because you stuck at a COVID price, I'm not. You better step your game up. Exactly. So that's just where we are, and then keep it pushing. So you ready for the Ask Chris Deasy?
Oh, wow. Vanessa's favorite segment, Ask Chris Deasy. Let's go, B. What do you got today? I didn't look. What's that?
I got to give a shout out on the CashApp dance to my Soror Moore, who created this song that I'm about to jam to. Clarissa, Ruth, and Lolo.
Look at her go, Vanessa. It's just all over. She's feeling herself. Look what happens when you cash app B-Phlat. That's $ B-Phlat. Do this. This is the whole Chris Deasy segment. Just pay B. Just send it to me. Look at Vanessa. She's earning every minute of this podcast, people. Look at this. Your fans are taking such great care of you. Baby Ruth Candy's in the comments, having a good time. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I like her name, Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth Candy.
Boys love a Baby Ruth, honey. We used to get them little bitty Baby Ruths, or you get the mounds, or the what was the other one? Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy.
Almond
Put them
Joy.
in the freezer. Ooh, 10
My
minutes.
mama love them, Chad. Them little
Yeah.
Why am I not high? That candy would sound so good.
Man, I got these brownies. Oh my goodness. They just be having us in here giggling. Just giggled up. So yeah, that's what I needed.
You need to tighten up Tuesday on the road to Atlanta. Do a get high live podcast. Yeah, live podcast.
You ready, Chris?
You know, it's most people's favorite segment. Go ahead.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Unless you're about to spring something on me where I look bad again.
No, not at all. Do you know the theme song to Living Single?
Living single. It's like something like that.
If we started off, can you do
Vanessa? Hold up. Wait a minute, Vanessa. Chris, do you know it a little bit or no?
I just did it. Living. It's like living single. It's like that. No? It is. It is. I guarantee you. I used to watch it.
Maybe it's like maybe the way you're hearing it in your head.
Okay, well, what's the next line?
I can't sing. I don't know. I don't know the lines, but I used to watch that show.
Just hum it a little, like.
That's the part I remember. That's the part I remember. It was like, like that's like.
We are.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I got mine. Well, keep your head up. What? Well, keep your head up. That's right. My homegirl standing to my left and my right. True blood and like
that's right. It did start going hard, didn't it? Oh my god!
Check it out. Yeah, then it pop ba da ba do da at the end.
Yes.
Okay, well, Chris.
After all that hard shit, keep your head up. What? What?
Oh wait, hang on. L says that's the sister tune, Chris. Maybe. I watched both shows. I really did.
That makes sense, though.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Now, what about hanging with Mr. Hanging? It's like sister. Yeah, maybe so.
Yes. That's
now, what about hanging?
Single. I was like,
How about hanging with Mr. Cooper? How did that go?
I don't remember the theme song.
What?
Oh damn, the theme song was.
I'll say this. I could sing like the entire intro to the Jeffersons. I'm 38. It's when I was like 3.
Yeah, I know all of it. You gotta know that.
But I was 3 also. So I'd like a little more recognition, please.
Okay, baby.
She said okay,
I might
baby.
not have been born. I can't remember how old I was. How old are you, Chris?
38.
38.
Oh, I'm older than you, Sean.
Yeah, but you'll look younger than me for the next 20 years. Had enough of that. I got too much of that in my life. With Sherri and Kim and B and it's just they're like, oh, you all went to high school together, right? What do we have? All right, what's up next? Ask Chris Deasy. That was a good one. I used to watch that show.
I say the fish don't fry
in the kitchen.
What's the next line, Chris?
Beans don't burn on the grill.
Oh, and what's the next line?
So like got to get up the hill. It's like
it ain't like
no, it is. So, but I'm also getting mixed up because I'm hearing "Batter Up" by St. Lunatics in my head because they sing that.
Batter up.
Right? Yeah.
Fry in the kitchen.
Yep. Go ahead, B. Go to the 2 shot. Let's go ahead and focus on these two. No, don't stop.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I got that album. So guess what I have? I have an anonymous How They Hold Them Down.
Oh, I love this. This is a great one.
Oh, and I got to tell this story. because it was long, and I was like, I can't read this, so I have to cut it down. And I'm glad they wanted me to keep it anonymous, but it's funny is how they made it through college and grad school, and when they had their daughter in grad school. So this is how they made it through college. She used to read obituaries. This was back in the day, in the 80s, in like late 80s, early 90s. Read obituaries in the newspaper and wedding announcements, and crash the parties and go there just to eat. And that's how she funded. But she would always bring a gift. So if people asked, and she had all the information, I was like, that's smart as shit. I should have did that in college. She did that.
So it was weddings and funerals or what?
Weddings and funerals. So she would get a card if it was a funeral. She would read it and make it out to the person and go there and eat their food up. And shit, and people would be like, oh, how'd you know the person? Like, she would probably she said she would read the information from them. And like, say that, for example, if they used to mentor, right? She'd be like, oh, I was in their mentoring program. I just wanted to pay my respects. My mom told me about their passing. And if they were getting married, she would come with a gift.
No, I don't know.
Like, to the reception. She wouldn't go to the wedding, like to the reception. Ain't that wild?
I don't know who anonymously sent this to you, but I think they just saw the 2003 classic Wedding Crashers and just took the plot and gave it to you.
No, I honestly
said she went to eat. She wasn't going to get no love making.
She was going to eat because she couldn't afford the food.
But if she gonna pay for that gift, she could just pay for a pack of ramen noodles.
I was like, wow.
Well, you don't put any. You just wrap an empty box.
And take food to go and have stuff in her dorm.
That's what I was about to say. You got to take food to go to make it worth the trip.
Exactly. So she would keep it local because she was, in terms of gas.
You don't be spending no gas money.
It's so crazy. When I got done reading that shit, I was like, that's super smart. I should have did that in college. I was making bongs, drawing pictures, all kind of shit. I was doing. The worst thing I used to do was tape the quarters down in the washing machine and the dryer so I could get my money back. Just slide them in, slide it back. I said a good tape, slide it in, slide it back. I'll get my quarters so I could wash my clothes.
That's incredible.
I knew what I had to do to get to college.
Did you all have people that would run scams on fast food where they would go through and be like, they would do this in the college town I was at. They would call and they would say, I just came through and I ordered 2 double cheeseburgers. There's nothing in there and I'm blah, blah, blah. And then they'd go get like a free sack of cheeseburgers as like a makeup.
Yeah. People do that all the time. You can't, well, they don't do that much now, I don't think. But yeah, I used to do that.
That's hilarious.
I used to do that. And Wendy's all the time. I used to be like, y'all forgot my chocolate frosty. And they'd be like, is it on your receipt? They're like, is it on your receipt? And I'd be like, yeah, and I'm coming right back up there right now. You throw that tone in it, and they be like, "Oh, it's tone." Yeah, and they be like, "Well, just come through the drive-through. We'll give it to you." All right, because I got to drive all the way.
You just spoke to on the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
And they know it's you because the voice. I'm the one you just spoke to. They're like, "Oh yeah, I remember you, bitch. You and this frosty, bitch."
Yeah,
frosty. It's gonna be a frosty bitch coming through the drive-through in a few minutes, y'all. Look out for a frosty bitch.
I don't care if they spit in my shit or not. It still tastes good to me.
Now, when I was young, you stupid, B. I'm not gonna gloss over that. I'm not gonna gloss over that.
Thank you. Let's sit in that for a moment. Did you really?
Yeah, because
it still tasted good.
I've done it when I used to work at McDonald's, and anybody came. Yes, I did. I used to step on the hamburgers. People used to get on my nose.
You did not.
B. Can you please? I know this will be great. Would you show us how you like if the ground is the hamburger? How would you step on them?
How would you do it?
Oh
my God!
Back up on the grill. Be frozen up.
At least you put it back on the grill so the hair can burn off a little bit.
Yeah. I just ordered a cheeseburger. There's I believe it says A6.
Like
I think it says A6 on the burger. I'm not sure.
There's an A6 logo on the top of my burger.
For whatever reason.
There's Converse All-Star on top of my weird. This is strange.
It says Puma on the bun. I don't know.
Is that a promotion?
I'm sure we did stupid things when we were teenagers.
Oh, the worst.
That was college, right? Well, you said teenager.
Well, what do you think? What do you two think? B, sorry, go ahead.
What do I two think about what?
What do you two think? So, B, you spent some time in the country as well as the city. Vanessa, I know you were saying you lived in the city. I lived in the country, but had some time in the city, all that stuff.
Oh, I lived in a trailers, honey. I lived in the country.
You lived in the country. I wonder who gets more bored, because now I've lived in the city of St. Louis for like over 10 years now, and I just see the craziest shit, and I'm like, that's bored teenagers, man. Like, it gets bad when it's violent or people's cars get broken into or whatever, but in the country we did so many crazy things too, and there would be like compound bows and guns involved. Like, it was crazy. And you think, who does it worse? Who does it worse, country or city?
I think country do it worse.
Less chance of getting in trouble?
Country have more ingenuity. Like they,
you know
what I mean? Like they put together more bullshit. You know, I think city folks do more mayhem.
More mayhem? Yeah.
More mayhem in the city. Just tag and shit. You know, destruction of property because there's stuff around.
Well, if there's 50 houses, you can break 50 windows.
So it's like I could just go over here and break a window. In the country, you got to walk I know for us when we lived in a trailer, you had to walk a mile up before you got to another motherfucker. So you wasn't really about to be doing all that. So it's like you'll do crazy, like be putting together crazy stuff, and you know probably more stuff that might get you and your friends killed. You know what I mean?
No,
and
for
then
sure.
They trying to kill other people.
Like my nephew was dirt bike riding early on out in the country, like sneaking on them late at night, riding dirt bikes and shit in the country at like 11 and 12, all in the dunes and shit. Like, you can't do that in the city. They do it on the streets late at night, but it's like they're out in these open spaces in the country. Nobody sees them and hears them, so they just do. Why do you think meth is rampant in the Midwest? Because it's done in the darkness and there's plenty of space. You can't just set up a meth lab in the Philly basement.
I think people are bored.
Yeah, but when they bored, they got space out there, and they be doing it in like little abandoned sheds and shit they can blow up and would nobody miss it or know about it. You can't be doing it at the crib. So you get in a different type of trouble in the country, to me, as a teenager than you do in the city. Yeah. Like, when I was a teenager in the city, we used to throw bread, do shit like that, throw parties in abandoned houses, run electric to other people's houses, and shit like that. Yeah, you be having crazy parties, doing shit like that, but it's a different day and age now. They do different things. It's just more active.
We didn't do as many drugs. I don't remember drugs like that when I was a teenager. Like I didn't even really smoke. It was, I guess, a few people smoked and stuff like that, little weed, that kind of thing. But I don't remember like a lot of drugs. But
yeah,
yeah. Before I know we won't be here too much longer. I do want to remind everybody, share this with somebody if you're enjoying the show. A lot of great compliments tonight. Tammy says episode 44, that's tonight's episode, is one of the best. Truly enjoying this episode. Had to comment.
This was a good ass episode.
Kanisha just did the reefer. Jesus Lives says country living is healthy living and fun because no one's around. Can be.
It is. It is.
Kind of like you masturbate a lot.
I'm sorry?
It ain't got no curtains.
I said whoever made that comment sounds like they masturbate a lot. It's like you get a lot.
It ain't got no curtains. Oh, they shit is wide open. Ain't got
you just do it in the middle of the field. Just.
That's what I was gonna say. Wait, was that a guy or a girl?
I think it was a guy. Okay,
is that how we do it?
The people that Vanessa know, that's how they do it. That ain't how Chris do it.
That's a guy who's been starting a lawnmower all day.
Right.
He's like, hey, it works all day.
You idiot. This is where the show goes when we get delirious past 10:30.
Oh, it's been such a tight show. It's only 9:45 Central Time.
Goodness.
Yeah. Well, let me announce that me and Vanessa's show got canceled on the 14th.
You two were going to be on the same show.
Same show. So the show got canceled.
B, bring Dennis. Was it Brian?
Brian. Yeah.
Bring Brian. Do a show in St. Louis together.
Yes, I'll be in St. Louis. My sister getting married. My sister still lives in St. Louis. She getting married in October, so I'll definitely I'll be there before the end of the year.
Got a venue.
And I'm definitely going to do a show probably before that, but I'll let you know.
Let
B,
me know.
we got to do it together, like you said, right?
Yes, because that's one half I know I can count on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we can film it and everything. We got a whole thing here.
Dead ass. We really should.
Not even kidding. Let's go ahead and work. Hey, let's work out the money right now. Let's talk about the details. Let's get
No, that's what we do offline. And listen.
Oh, you don't want to? No, we share everything on this show.
Money offline. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Now, this is Tighten Up Tuesday.
Yeah, got it.
You talk about two different things. So our show got canceled for the 14th in Jersey that we were going to do in Cataract.
Well, they were afraid. They were afraid everybody was going to laugh too hard. Like, what the hell happened?
Everybody was going to show up.
That would have been a great show.
Yeah, we got to reschedule. I think they're going to reschedule that.
Yeah, at a different spot. Why am I putting on my good lip gloss? I'm about to go to bed.
Right, while we getting ready to get off. Right, she's got jokes.
My lips to be moist to read.
But if you're in Chicago on July 23rd, I'll be in Chicago doing a show at IIT. We're July 23rd at the theater on IIT campus.
Well, if
you're in Chicago, you know where it is.
If B will talk about something for about 5 seconds, I'll find that for you. And also, just go to Vanessa's Instagram at Vanessa Fraction.
Well,
follow me at Vanessa Fraction, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
My quick flyers, and then we can close it out because I'm so tired. That's my show. Third here in the Philadelphia area.
Do you want to read it? Do you want to tell people about it?
Oh, did you find what you needed to get for?
Well, we got your flyer up on the 23rd. B is with Ken Jones, Dick Tracy, Classic Lloyd, and tickets are $25, $50 for VIP. Get them on Eventbrite. Or, I always love this, call them, 267-779-1156. That's at 864 Main Street, and that's in Darby, which is just outside of Philadelphia. Is that right, B?
Thank you, Chris. I'm so glad you can read that information. I told you my shit is blurry.
And
then next day in New York at Caroline's.
Oh, I love this. Yeah, Sunday, July 24th. This is an early show, 4 o'clock. It's the Karen Hunter Show, presents Foolishness, Friday live on a Sunday. That's the 24th. And if you're at Caroline's, that's on Broadway, one of the more legendary clubs in New York. It's going to be a heck of a time. Live stand-up and comedy podcast. Get them, B.
Hey. And then, of course, I'm looking to get into Arkansas because I got to give a shout-out to Cicely and Felicia. I'm putting them on my list. They're coming to my show in Pine
that's great.
That's two of my Picassos. They've already hit me up. So they'll be there with me and Love, hanging out while we entertain the crowd for the Frankie Beverly and Mays concert. Woo, 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 woo. I'm looking forward. That's going to be a nice old school time. And I'm leaving the next day so I can head to Martha's Vineyard.
That's a big one. Sherri and Kim. Sherry's going to be there. Kim will probably work her way there. Coco Brown, Alonzo Bowden. Love Alonzo. All kinds of funny people. Chris Spencer. Don't forget, your guy Damon Williams is hosting the 15th through the 19th when B is going to be in town. Make sure you hit him up, and that's at the Strand Theater. You go to marthasvineyardcomedyfest.com and get tickets to go see B. David A. Arnold in the house, too. Say hello to him.
Amazing shows. The Comedy Fest is all that.
Absolutely. And did you find what Vanessa got?
Oh, I found it.
I'm going to have to talk to Vanessa about her Instagram posts. It's not easy to find.
Oh, because you know what? I'm not a promoter, really. People that's on this show, they got to put up their own flyer, and I repost. But if But anyway, because we're talking about it, on July 23rd, I will be in Chicago at Herman Hall. It's on the IIT campus. That's 3241 South Federal in Chicago, Illinois. I'll be with Matt Rife. He's super fun and cute. Reggie Reg, does great impersonation. K-Dub is hilarious. He's on Tiny and T.I. show a lot. And then it's hosted by Michi Hall, Chicago's own. He's super dope as well. So that's on July 23rd. It's like a day party as well as a comedy show. So it's at Herman Hall.
I met Matt Rife through Jonathan Kite, and I don't know how Matt Rife isn't like the biggest thing on the planet. That guy was on. He was on what's Nick Cannon's show? Wild 'N Out. He was on Wild 'N Out, and Matt's like legitimately like he looks like a model, and he does stand up, and he's funny. And I've done a show with him here in St. Louis. He was really easy to work with.
He's awesome. He's awesome sauce. We're birthday twins, and I feel you. I don't know why he's not famous, or myself. I should be more famous because I'm kind of modelly and hilarious. I was gonna
say B always said you were so well known for how humble you are.
No, she didn't say that. I know damn well B ain't said you can't be humble in this business. You cannot be humble in this business, honey. You'll get walked all over. You better tell them what you are. You better tell these mother lovers what you are. Because you don't even know what you want. I'm giving you what you want. You motherfuckers don't know what you want.
I love it. So if you all are out in any of these cities, like seriously, these dates that they just gave out, those are so funny. Go out and see some great comedy. Those are really fun shows that both of you are doing.
It's funny, I've been posting clips from my St. Croix show. And everybody, even people on Facebook, that woke up because motherfuckers be like, I ain't seen B-Phlat in a while. I still got it. Ain't never left it. My shit is always intact. So somebody hit me up today in St. Louis about when you coming to the Lou. I said, I'm coming to Show and Prove in September.
Yeah. Let's not break this out. But we, your old Great White over here, made something happen for September. And there's a music. Listen to this, Vanessa. There's a music festival, and we've got Gary Clark Jr. headlining, Erykah Badu's headlining. There's all these crazy artists and everything, and B might be sneaking into town for a part of that.
I love it. I've never seen Gary Clark.
I'm putting my trumpet when I step off the plane. I'm playing my shit all the way. They gonna think the Mardi Gras came to St. Louis.
Get your trumpet. No. You're gonna be the Hyde Piper. Smoking.
Damn right. I'm letting you know I'm fucking at the music festival. I'm fucking at everybody's song. They gonna see me.
The Hyde Piper.
I love it. The Hyde Piper.
That's right. Well, it's another one for the records, Chris.
Oh, you did great.
Oh, thank you, Mark Merriweather. Thank you, Lolo.
Thank you, Mark and Lolo, for supporting.
Hold on, wait.
Good night, everybody. Tune in next week. Get your day started with B on Instagram. Follow Vanessa. Follow me. Dancing into your hearts and other places. And damn it, have some fun out in the field, everybody. Good night.
Don't leave us, Vanessa.
Yeah, Vanessa, don't hang up. Don't hang up. Grace, if you cut it, okay, good. I was gonna say, Vanessa, don't hang up. Hang on whenever we log off. Oh my gosh, what a show! Great job, Grace. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Much love.